But yeah, now you have to base. Okay,
No, I
like
don't base. I never base.
you don't base here?
No, I don't know.
Okay. I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real. If you give up Prio versus these two champions, you're going to be getting harassed for the entire lane. So unless you're fighting, like you said, from level 1, like level 1 to level 3, I mean, not even level 3, honestly. It's level 1, level 2, because level 3, she gets her reflect. You guys are going to not be able to fight from then on. So level 1, level 2, and then from there on, you guys are going to be scared of like Thresh queuing or flaying or whatever. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is threat assessment. So whenever I look at a game, I'm looking specifically for champions that if I'm on their screen, I will get fucked. So do you see anybody that's like that this game?
Yeah, obviously Silas is a big threat to me.
Mm-hmm.
Vayne not so much because I can keep the distance with W.
Mm-hmm.
And like Amal is hella annoying with her W if she wants to like ult me back.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
inconvenience.
Yeah. So there's a lot of you just mentioned a couple of things, but you see how like this shit. Usually, some people that when they're loading into the screen, they're like checking their phone or whatever. I really, really hate it because you can literally get so much information just from loading screen that you won't be thinking about once you lock into the game. So right here, I'm thinking like literally what you said about Mel W with your R, like that is such an important distinction to make, especially early on. And then other than that, if you don't have flash and your Thresh is dog shit, you will probably be dying. You do have a Kale as well, but this champion is, I think, the most problematic. Other than that, I mean, your team comp can deal with Vayne. Kaisa doesn't really have that much engage to go off of other than Yone, so that's why I'm focusing on Yone. Other than that, not too much. Now junglers. Thoughts on junglers? Is your jungler farming or ganking?
Probably farming unless he gets a good angle. Silas probably wins 1v1 most of the time, like because he has conk and he just heals himself. Like Zed can't match that ever.
Yeah. So in terms of do you think he's farming or he's gonna gank as Silas?
Definitely ganking.
So he can gank. This is a weird one. He can gank, but he would also like to farm. It's like a Udyr kind of thing where he'll have CC as Udyr, but you also want to get levels in your R as Udyr. For Silas, you want to get levels into your spells before you go fighting. So he's definitely more likely to gank. And the reason why I bring that up is because while your Zed is clearing, if you guys give an angle for these two to get a Silas gank where like you're half HP, let's say, and you don't go ward, you're gonna die. Okay?
Okay, I think that's what happens.
Okay, well
I don't remember though.
Okay, we'll see.
The game's quality is gonna be pretty.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care about quality.
But like no, like my gameplay quality, because like
no,
a 6th game or something, and the guys were flaming me, so I kind of mental boomed. But like let's look at early game only.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so level 1, you guys are not 5-pointing, so I'm a little worried. Okay, so this is actually really important for you specifically because whenever your mid laner doesn't ward these raptors, you are losing information on what side the jungler's pathing. So what I want you to do is when there are games where you are the most important lane in this game, like it's just an undeniable fact. Like Kale is not going to do anything mid lane versus Yone, right? And then top lane, what the fuck is Jax doing versus Vayne? Both of these lanes are going to get pushed in. So you're the only lane that can actually contest. So I want you to think, okay, if I don't know where the jungler's pathing because my mid laner is not warding, it's up to you. You can go ahead and go ward the Raptors because you have 2 wards on bot lane. Okay? Because this is really important. If you don't get the ward, then you're playing the game blind. Like you just don't know.
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's true.
It's gonna feel like you're lost. So we're gonna see what happens. Also, so you have a choice on what I said, which is you guys have 2 wards. So when you're double ranged, you do want to ward the middle bush so that you guys can contest prio. But like I said, getting a ward on Raptors, there was no way at the start of the game you would know that your Kayle would ward Raptors like this. This is just wrong. So
yeah, that's what I thought. But the guy was playing like really defensive.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because you literally have a Kayle that's scaling and a Jax that's kind of scaling too. He's just countered. So the Zed also wants to like be careful on the top side of the map. Does he have to be this careful? Most definitely not. But I just want you to think I'm either going to use my ward on the bot lane, middle bush, or I'm going to ward the Raptors. And if you ward the bush and you ward Raptors, you might be fucked after the second wave. Okay, so just be careful of that. Okay. So this is really important. The second the waves meet, I need you guys to be ready to. Okay, good. Mother's Navi. Okay, right here. This is ability matching. If this Mel doesn't have an E, right? She's a caster minion. She literally deals no damage, right? So what I want you to do is with your Thresh, you guys just both bolt towards this bush. You guys, in about 5 seconds, are going to be at the inside this bush, okay? You can walk out to auto these minions and last hit them or whatever. But you should be walking up to hit this Kai'Sa. She's not allowed to farm this wave for free when her Mel mystery like that. Like right now she's hitting the wave.
From the bush, yes?
Yeah. Well, you should, okay, so it should be something like this. Like what, look at the Thresh, hold on. Look at his movement. Okay, so he autos and then walks into the bush and then he walks out. In a perfect world, you would auto and then walk in and then walk out and then auto and then back and forth, you know? So just so that you don't give them vision when you're autoing from the bush. But you have this whole timer. It's like 9 seconds where you can walk up, but you guys don't even get a trade off. And she gets to hit the wave. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, now like for some reason, you guys are the ones that are scared because this Kai'Sa's out pushing you 1v1, but she's not supposed to be able to do that if your Thresh is fighting with you.
Yeah, I kind of don't get Thresh positioning. Like he's so far back.
But the thing is, okay, I agree. Like this is wrong. Like if anything, he should be like on a parallel line to you. But this guy has no idea what he's doing, right? Are you gonna trust your random solo queue supports to just know what they're supposed to do?
No idea. I mean, probably not.
Definitely not. Because from what you're seeing right now, right, it makes sense what I'm telling you, right? After the Mel uses the E, you guys need to walk into this bush and pressure. Yeah, exactly, right? So
like
when
my idea was I can pressure Kai'Sa now because she doesn't have E, so I try to walk her up, but she obviously clicks back.
Yeah, exactly. So she'll walk back, but the difference is the only reason why you actually can't pressure this Kai'Sa is because of this. So you need a ping forward on this bush, otherwise your Thresh is not going to do anything. And mind you, you guys are strong levels 1 and 2. So this is your timer to be really, really strong. And you guys got lucky enough that the Mel used their E, so you have to make sure you're pressuring. And like right here, that was a really good spacing. Okay, I like it. And then you're walking up, another good auto. Right now, okay, if you turn back in auto, you're triangling yourself. So be very careful with the next auto that you're about to take, because when I'm seeing my thresh space like this, and let's say like, I don't know, in some world you can't ping. Okay, let's just imagine you can't ping and you can't influence this guy's like movement. I would just click back because you just don't have a teammate at this point. If you walk forward, this guy's irrelevant. So always pressure on ability timings when the enemy uses their ability timings. And then now, since you took damage, like this kind of damage, you probably will have to take a bad base. And the reason why I say that is because, like you said, Mel poke is annoying. And not only is Mel poke annoying, it's annoying to deal with this champion when your support isn't doing anything in the lane.
Oh, he's gonna do something.
Okay, well, we'll see that. But for now, it's like something's wrong.
Okay, but I just realized something from the fact that you said to ping Fresh to walk into the bush. That I'm kind of scared of pinging my supports to do anything because they so easily mental boom. And it feels like if I ever ping them, there's a high chance I'm just we're playing a player down.
That's true. Okay, so let's think about it, right? In this lane, for the last 30 seconds, have you been playing with a Thresh support?
Well, no, not. I mean, you can kind of say that, right? But like his impact is close to Mel's almost.
No, it's not. This Mel took this entire bush and then is pressuring the Thresh to move back. What is your Thresh done?
Okay.
Like he's done nothing. I'm gonna be straight up with you. So if you're worried about this guy mentally checking out, you're gonna mentally check out because in about 30 seconds, if your Thresh does nothing, by the way, we're gonna go back to your wave 2. If your Thresh does nothing, you're gonna drop to this much HP. You're gonna have to use both of these. And guess what? Your Thresh is full HP, 2 pots, and maybe cookies. Doesn't that tilt you? I feel like that would tilt you more than it would, bother him.
Yeah, I guess.
So pinging is actually a much less like price to pay. You're pinging because you don't want this guy to continue inting. And if your support takes that as like, oh, this guy is trying to tell me what's wrong and what's right, you're doing it because you want to win the game. If he doesn't understand that, he doesn't understand that. But when you ping, you're doing your job as an ADC to communicate what timers you want to fight on. If you don't do it and you let your supports do whatever they want, you will sink to the level of the support player that you're playing with every game.
Okay, but maybe I'm also thinking like in the way that because you're saying that our level 1 and 2 is much better than theirs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Because think about it. Think about it. Okay. Think about it. Okay. In this matchup, right? Whenever Mel has W, can your Thresh just walk up and flay, and then look for a hook?
Well, if she W's the flay, yes.
Okay. Well,
that's okay.
You're expecting, exactly. Your prerequisite to winning this lane beyond level 3 is this Mel fucking up.
Yeah.
That is the only world where you guys are winning post level 3. So I just want you to recognize that. So in the support matchup, automatically you guys are countered level 3 beyond. And then your champion, okay, if you don't get a lead, let's just say in the first like 10 minutes of the game, who scales better, Kaisa or you?
Kaisa, obviously.
Exactly. So automatically in my head, I'm thinking fight early, okay? And then this guy, the only time he can fight early is level 1s and levels 2.
Okay.
So imagine, let's say you had like a Leona, this would change, right? Because Leona, if she tries to block the Leona E, she goes towards the Leona. So
they're fucked.
Exactly. So the support matchup matters a lot. This guy, the only thing your Thresh is doing this game that actually will benefit you is lanterning you out of Vayne, like chasing you down, and then Yone ulting you. That's it. Thresh has no consistent engage. He doesn't have hard CC unless people are walking into him, and his damage is completely low. So the only thing he offers is utility. So in terms of a champion, Ashe is damage and utility, and then all you have is utility. So let's just say we got to get something done early. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, like specifically for Leona, Nautilus, Rel, those champions can fight. So the timer for you fighting is gonna go up a little bit to like levels 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then for enchanters, it's the opposite, where you don't want to fight levels 1 and 2. You want to fight more around level 6, because enchanters usually spike at around level 6 because of their ultis. It's just much more OP. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of like the equation that I'm thinking of for your early game. Okay. So now you guys have to give up the wave. Your movement's really good. Good ping. See, you're pinging. You did it. You did the right thing.
I guess.
No, not I guess. You did.
I don't feel like a winner.
No, but okay, right here, mind you, if you're not okay, your Thresh has not been matching your movement at all this entire lane. Okay, remember earlier you were here and he was standing here. Okay, right now you see that he's not parallel to you, so you ping him back. This is just a natural thing that you did, but I want to make the natural things more consistent. So that's what pings do. Okay.
Yeah.
So right here, you just, I mean, yeah. Your Thresh still has 2 pots, by the way. So just putting that out there. Okay. This is kind of aids to deal with for you, because at this point, if you want to CS, yeah, you do have to walk behind the wave, or behind the Thresh. Otherwise, you're gonna take all of this HP, and you have a cookie and a pot. So like at this point, once you get hit by the Kai'Sa W, right? What is your next objective in this lane?
Survive.
No, it's get a base in, because if you don't take a base, they're slowly gonna poke you out and you're gonna die.
Okay. Really? I base here? What?
No, not here. Your objective for like the laning phase right now is to make sure that you can get a good base off, so that you don't continue playing this lane like this. Yeah, no, not immediately base. Sorry, yeah. Because once you're at this HP, like you're in kill threat. Yeah, exactly. They can look for a kill whenever the fuck they want, and so, I mean, like, yeah. Anyways, this is the CSing phase for you, okay? So the same way you pinged your fucking... Okay, at this point, you're going to be focusing on your CS, so I don't expect it as much. But if you're focused on the CS and you see this guy walking up like this, you know? This is just like an unnecessary trade for you. And your lane is already bad, right? So...
Yeah.
And then you just missed 3 minions because your Thresh did that, and he dropped to half HP.
I was so mental boomed after this.
Yeah.
Because to me it was so obvious that Pearl took W because she didn't use it on me.
Mm-hmm.
And he still hooked her.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sad because I feel like... Okay, this is something that ADCs need to understand. Even if you're good at spacing and you're good mechanically, it doesn't matter if your support is not like on the same page as you. That's why I hate buzzwords like that, where you're like, oh, be on the same page with your support, have good tempo. I hate it when people say shit like that. But unfortunately, there is some truth to that. You know, like you spaced the Kai'Sa level 1, right? You literally did. But that...
I play the man down, so like it doesn't matter. It's a team game.
Exactly. So long, like I said, so long as you don't ping this guy, you're gonna drop to the level of every single support that you play with. If this is a bronze support, I'm guaranteeing you, if you don't ping him, they will auto lose you the game. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
I know it's annoying. It's just the truth. Like, most people don't want to like have to deal with like micromanaging people, but It is what it is. Oh, you might be dead.
Yeah, I didn't expect.
Okay, Kaisa just messed up her spacing and then she didn't flash after you. I mean, whatever. But yeah, now you have to base. Okay,
No, I
like
don't base. I never base.
you don't base here?
No, I don't know. I Okay,
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be rude or anything, but do you want to look at another VOD because this lane is already lost?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Can,
that was a lot of things at once, and I feel like if I'm
it was like mental boomed after counter spelling mill.
Yeah, exactly. Like you play the level 1 pretty decently, and then you have a scaling mid, a scaling top, and then a farming jungler, and you just lost bot lane. So it's just like the laning phase is no longer in your hands. So this is good. We're gonna look at another game. I don't usually do this, but I mean,
no, I totally get that. Like game is over.
Yeah.
Like in StarCraft, we would just type GG and leave, but unfortunate.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna focus purely on the 2v2 here. I don't care about anything else in the game. So when do you win in your lane?
Bro, with Vanivia support, like that's a good question. Probably needs to get. She probably needs to be a god and W Samira mid E. I don't know if she probably can't do that to Leona, but I don't know.
I think if she W's correctly when Leona E's, she can cancel it. But that's like you're expecting your support to be pretty good. The only thing I will say is if the Anivia is good, every time Leona E's, she can Q on top of herself and stun the Leona. That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, well, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, even though you do have an Anivia support, this is not good. Okay, not good.
I think it's pretty fine into the comp. Like
it's okay. It's okay. Like sometimes you're just gonna get suboptimal support pairings, but it's really important for you to recognize in this matchup, right? Who gets push?
I mean, it depends. Level 1, I think us, because Lona can't get to us realistically, right? We should get push, we should get prio, but after that they can all in us after it bounces back. So
yeah. So the level I'm looking for specifically is level 3 because Samira, if they get an engage on you, if Samira can get on top of you guys, she will just run you down because she has a wind wall and you guys don't, and she has exhaust and you guys don't. So their fighting is way better than you guys, unless you guys don't have you're up a summoner spell. So what I want you to abuse this game is the level 1, level 2, same thing as last game. So for the most part, the fighting will be on your support, but the same thing we talked about last game, being on like the parallel line. Okay, it might be a little bit confusing when I bring it up now, but we'll see when you get into lane. What I mean, hold on. Oh wait, what happened here?
there's some
Shenanigans?
clowning, yeah. But it doesn't matter. Nothing happens really here.
Who chunked you? Is it the jungler? Is that... Oh shit. Okay. Not the worst. But then you don't get to base. Okay, unironically though, the jungler trading HP with you matters more for you than it does for her because jungler
I know
heals too much. Like
I know.
This is rough. Shit. Okay, what are you gonna do now? If you say stay in lane, I'm gonna crack the whip.
Obviously stay in lane, bro. I mean, what? What do you mean, Rico?
If you stay in lane on the next Leona, you're dead. By the way, she didn't use flash, and all they have to do, by the way, is just wait for you to walk up to the wave. Okay, so look at what's gonna happen. So I don't know why your Anivia is doing this, but okay, this is fine.
I might die here, to be honest.
No way. Okay, well you will die eventually if you stay in this lane. Also, please pot. Good. You did it as I said that. Okay. So
Okay, and now we can
Okay.
play level 1, no?
You're
getting
very
good.
brave. You're very brave. I'm gonna say that. So right now, I'm gonna go back to this. Did you look at what spell the Samira started?
E, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So right
I
now,
noticed that in game.
so right now, if Leona E
Huh?
flashes on top of your head and Samira flash E's on your head, you're dead.
Okay.
So I don't know why this looks like a penis, but like you're in trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
You're in some deep shit. So I'm just gonna warn you about that. Better bot lanes will punish you here, but they're just letting you play the game, so it's nice of them. Okay, now you're gonna get level 2. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. So damn, you're really gonna stay. I mean, at this point you should stay, but I can't believe you just got away with murder like that.
I mean, we just played it better, you know?
Yeah. Oh no. You are so dead. No. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to prevent this level 1 from ever happening again. Okay. So
Just walk near the wall, yeah?
well, okay. When you're walking past minute 1 in the game, okay, this timer. Okay, actually, let me go back. Right now, okay, basing takes how long?
8 seconds.
Okay, so 8 seconds, and let's go to when minions spawn. Okay.
I mean, I think you need to base at 105 for it to be worth.
Well, you would be a little bit late if you base at 105, because right now, if you yeah, you would be late, because even though you get home guards, like you'll be behind the enemy in walking. So whenever the clock hits like 55 seconds, okay, this is your timer. This is telling you right now, do not take a trade with any fucking buddy.
Okay.
If I see someone on my screen on my mini map, I am not trading with them, because what's about to happen is a result of this. Like, you walked in, you got chunked, but now my priority for you is to just walk into this bush and just reset. Just reset.
Okay. Makes absolute sense.
Yeah. And then the second step that you weren't really thinking about was, as you're walking back to lane, was your Anivia holding the 5 point?
No.
Because it was you. It was you that was holding the 5 point. You were sitting here, and then you walked up here. Okay, it wasn't even a 5 point, honestly. It was like a 4 point. But you walked up here, so you no longer had the tri-bush covered, right?
Yeah.
So this area, I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, I mean, autopilot is a hell of a drag. I mean, it rarely happens, honestly, in this bush, so...
It does rarely happen, but the only reason why it happened was because you took a trade and you couldn't take your base. So now they're going to look to kill you.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. So now that happened, I'm always on high alerts when I'm walking back to lane after I took a trade level 1. I don't care if you're full HP, 80% HP, 50%, 30%. You are always walking either. Okay, if this is like you're versus a Nautilus, you're walking on this side of the wave. If you're versus any other engaged support, like Blitzcrank Nautilus, where their engage gets blocked by minions, you can walk on this side of the wave. Any other champion, I want you to space as far away from this bush as possible. So right now it would look like this. Level 1s matter like a lot. And the whole reason why this happened was because you were looking to help your jungler, whatever. You would be walking like around here, closer to the turret than the top side of the lane. And then you just end up getting fucked. And yeah, your lane's a little bit... I mean, it's not as doomed as the last one, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, because at least with Anivia, you can fight. With Thresh, you're just...
Yeah, it's not that, but...
Yeah. Oh, your Anivia dies too.
Clears up though, so it's not bad. Oh no.
Oh my god, they warded the tri-bush. Wow, this ball lane's good.
Yeah, they didn't play it bad. They didn't close out the fucking game, so it was good for us.
The fuck?
Yeah, my Wukong griefed here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what that was. Like, especially because he saw they backed out after he went there, but whatever.
Why is it?
Care.
His full clear is so. He was late, no? Wait, was he not late? Okay, he was late too. Okay, so
yeah,
from the level 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because that matters a lot. Because while he was base, the Diana was already on the Raptors, so she's like 5 seconds ahead. This guy finished 3 camps at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's yeah. Anyways, the reason why I bring that up is because your lane, unfortunately, is already fucked. If this Wukong is 3 camping and going into bot side, and then you see this, what is Wukong thinking? So this is really good. You're pinging him off the wave. What is Wukong thinking when he's moving like this?
I have
no, you know exactly what he's gonna do. If he's running towards their jungle, now that he tried to gank bot and didn't work, what is he doing?
I mean, he's trying to invade, but if he...
Okay. So if he invades, it's gonna be bad, right?
Yeah, I should ping him.
Yes, back, this is like, you're gonna lose the game. Like, this guy is gonna lose you the game instantly.
I mean, no, honestly, I didn't think he was gonna go into the tribals.
I would hope he wouldn't, but it's just from, okay, everybody's movement in the game is telling you something. Everybody.
Yeah.
He came bot. Okay, I can tell you right now, this guy's frustrated because he sees your pings and he's like, oh, I just 3 camped and I have nothing to do.
No. He pinged that. I didn't ping anything.
Did he?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh no, you vision. Oh wait, what? Why is he pinging?
Yeah, I only pinged for him that he's in vision. He's pinging Canivia to not push, probably.
That makes no sense. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to make sense of it, because if he's saying not to push and then he tries to invade, he's like saying that he wants to kill himself in game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little monkey. He's a little dubious.
What
can you do when you get those players from time to time, right?
Yeah, but this is... Okay, anyways. The game is kind of... Does Samira get... Okay, at least Samira didn't even get an assist. Nice. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay, at this point in the lane, your only objective is to stop her base, okay? So if you see her basing like this, what I want you to do is literally walk this way and W her right now. Because if she gets this base off, she will have a double longsword to your 1 longsword. So just warning you.
Does it actually, let me think for a bit. How does it affect, like, I stop her base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scenario 1, she doesn't base, we continue to lane. She's a bit weaker, I guess, because I have a longsword, but she has a level up probably. But what happens if she rebases after I stop her? Like,
that's really good for you, because then you can slow push the next. But I just want you to realize that Samir is never staying with this much HP, even though she's a level up on you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. But no. Like, there are sometimes scenarios where like is half HP and like you stop his base, or like they stop my base even, and I'm like thinking, what should I do?
Okay.
Do I actually base, or do I stay?
If you continue playing the lane at your condition, so let's say the Samira had half HP and you stopped her base, right? If she doesn't take a base, she will be half HP on 700 gold, okay? Playing versus you with a longsword, and she just 2v2 killed you guys. If she stays in lane, she's trolling.
Okay.
So, and by trolling, I mean she's gonna get zoned off the wave. Okay, if you can influence your lane by staying, you can stay. If not, take your base. If you're killable, take your base. And so right now, if you stop their
when you
base,
say influence, do you mean
like get golden EXP.
Okay, so just farm safely.
Yeah, like yeah, basically. So that'll like help you survive the lane. Like think about what is gonna keep you alive and like steady in the game, so that you don't lose your lead that you already had. But it doesn't really. You go from like winning to like surviving, if that makes sense, if you don't take your base. That's why I oftentimes tell you like, or not I oftentimes, that I usually say that taking a base even on a bad wave and losing a wave is better than continuing to play with terrible conditions and then eventually you're gonna have to lose a wave anyways. So
right. It's better to cut your losses.
Yeah. And then there are specific, actually, now that you mention it, there are specific situations where I don't want you to cut your losses, and it's when your conditions are better than the enemy's, okay? You never base when you have better conditions than the enemy, okay? Unless you are going to get dove, ganked, whatever, okay? Anything that will kill you, you don't base.
Okay.
If you have better conditions than the enemy. So if I told you, by the way, right here, let's say Samira has 50% HP and Leona stays with 300 HP, right?
Right.
And they continue forcing the lane, blah, 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 and you see her Anivia basing. What do you think I want you to do?
Well, probably, what HP am I, full?
Yeah, full.
Well, probably try to stay, no?
Yeah, spam ping her to stay. Because sometimes supports, especially because they don't understand, like usually supports take care of fighting and then ADCs take care of wave management. So if they see your wave like this, they're not necessarily going to think like, oh, my Kai'Sa wants to continue playing the lane. So I want you to recognize if I have better conditions than the enemy, I don't want to take my base unless I'm going to get ganked, dove, or fucking, I don't know, like lose an objective like Drake, you know, like that one's a little bit more varying, where you can lose a Drake if it gets you ahead, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So I just want to look at what you do for the rest of the lane, because right now you're Anivia based, yeah? What happens when the Samira comes back to lane with her Leona?
They're freezing and I'm getting as fucked.
Well, your Anivia did something really smart. Pretty surprising. She pulled the wave. So now the wave is pushing towards you. You just have to last hit these minions.
Okay.
So she actually helped you a lot. Not gonna lie.
But the minions are still more on their side, I think.
Yeah, they are. So the more, okay. If the minions are on this area, the wave is gonna push into you if it's an equal wave. If they're on this area, it's gonna push into them. That makes sense?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I mess up the wave then? Or maybe not, I don't know what happens. I can't remember.
We'll see. No, you're doing good. The wave, it looks bad right now because the next wave hasn't come in yet. So
yeah.
Wait. You're last hitting perfectly. This is all fine. And then your casters are gonna, yeah, that's amazing. You're gonna lose one caster, let's say. Until the Samir shows on your screen, you can continue farming. Really good Q. Gotta wait for the Anivia to come back to lane. I mean, this is literally just because...
Can you go back like 10 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, your Q is good, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I want to see if... Yeah, I think it's pushing into them, but like Lona breaks the freeze angle now.
No, because she's last hitting the minions. Or like, okay, this minion, yeah, she kind of fucked it over. The only reason why this wave, okay, I'll tell you the specifics because it's kind of important here. But usually when the wave is like this, if it was normal, it would push into that into you guys. The only reason why it's not is because these casters are gonna die first, and caster minions deal more damage than melee minions.
Yeah.
So your Anivia, she pulled away, but she didn't really do it perfectly. So, yeah.
Yeah. She
So,
tried, but Mattis.
Yeah, exactly. It ends up like saving you a lot of EXP, whereas if she didn't do that, you wouldn't get any EXP at all. Okay, so you're a little kooky with it. Just don't trade here ever. Don't ever trade here because they're gonna win in fighting. It doesn't matter if you're up a level. This level doesn't matter if Leona can engage on you.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't expect to get jumped like this.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to when she flashed, and I'll give you a new rule. Because that's actually, you brought up a good point. Where was it? Where the fuck
Like
did she flash
timers.
on you? Wait. Did she not flash on you here?
No, she did.
Oh yeah, exactly. Okay. So let's just say every support who has Hex Flash has Cosmic. Okay, it's like a general rule. It's not necessarily true because this game she has cookies. Okay. Actually, no, it is true because she has Glacial. So she has cookies, Cosmic, whatever. Okay. So 4 minutes from now, she's going to get her flash. So let's say 6 minutes and 34. Wow. Beautiful. But the entire time between this, you always have to be scared of Leona Hex flashing from bushes. Ever since this flash happened, this Leona now has a free flash that she can use from bushes. So right now, the reason why I said you were fine until Samira shows on your screen is because, let's go all the way back here. Because if Samira is able to follow up on any engage that Leona does, you're going to die. So right now, she's charging her X Flash when you're walking up for this minion. She's charging. She's going to go like now. Okay, she did it late, but you get it.
Yeah.
So
honestly, I just didn't expect to be 100-0 so fast as well.
Yeah, I mean it's because they killed you earlier. Also because your support doesn't do anything. If you had an Alistar, you would live here, because Alistar can combo both of them and then make time for you to run. What other support can help you? Rel can help you here because she can CC them while they go in. It's just champions like Nautilus, the hook's gonna get blocked. Champions like they're playing Leona. Champions like Blitzcrank, hook's gonna get blocked. But you get it, like. Any champion that has like point and click CC like Rel, Alistar, who else? I mean, I guess Blitzcrank can E, but yeah, you get it. So since you have an Anivia and it's okay,
perfect walls, we win here.
Damn, that was actually, it is.
I mean, it was close. It's deep.
Yeah, she did something with it. Okay, now you're kind of at the only reason why I want to continue looking at this VOD is because you're actually, in comparison to the Ashe VOD, Kai'Sa's a hyperscaler. So even though you're losing lane, if you can get back to like equal with the Samira, you can actually win this game. But Ashe is like the complete opposite. You have to win early, otherwise you're gonna get outscaled. Okay? So I'm gonna look for some opportunities for you guys to get saved. Your wave's gonna be frozen like this. Okay, when your wave's frozen like this, okay? You're looking at your wave right now. What I want you to do, I'm not even fucking joking. You spam ping on the way. No, you're not basing. You spam ping on your way to mid and you're ganking the mid laner. Because if you continue standing here, nothing's gonna happen. Whereas if you go mid lane, you're going to force these guys to break the freeze because they're going to see you mid, right? They're going to make you want to miss more CS and push the wave. And you're going to be able to maybe kill their mid laner. Whereas right now, for the next 30 seconds, I'm going to just see you be out of range of EXP and there's nothing you can do.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a way out of these freeze like lanes. So don't worry about that. And then Akshan comes and yanks you for some fucking godforsaken reason. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, this feels a little rough. Okay. Nice. If you trade a kill, I don't really. Okay, okay. Well, I care about that, but the only reason why I actually don't mind you. Okay, actually, let me ask you. Why do you think I don't mind you fighting here?
Because I can't get the trade and I'm behind, so I'm worthless.
There's an even bigger reason. So when you're hitting them like this, I just want you to look at the minions. Okay.
I mean, yeah, they're hitting them. I thought it was actually like we were winning hard, but.
Well, no. Okay, yeah. So your minions are hitting them, but when they hit you, your wave is gonna now push towards you because their minions are hitting these minions, but your minions are hitting them. So your wave is killing theirs. Their wave is killing the enemy. So fighting here, exactly. So fighting here is actually good. I don't know how you managed to get them to this HP bar, but that's not what matters. What matters is you got this like trade-off. I know why this happened, but it's not really okay. I'll tell you exactly what happened here, just so that you can maybe try to replicate it. Leona missed their engage. So for the next 8 seconds, you guys have a timer to walk up and trade on them. Leona Qs. Samira doesn't try to follow up the engage. So Anivia is never gonna die, and then Anivia.
They're disjointed.
Yes. Yeah. So the same thing I told you about your Thresh level 1 is happening to them. When they broke. Yeah. Sorry.
Should I go back? Is going on Samira even correct here? Like I was thinking. Because I could go back, but then Samira free hits Anivia. I don't know.
What you did was very good. Okay. It was really good because if the Samira is trying to kill your Anivia and you're killing her as she's going in, you're going to be able to trade this kill for this kill. But what ends up happening is if you're not tracking the Leona's ECD, the Leona is going to stun your Anivia, and then when her E's back, she's going to kill you, which is what happens. So you should trade like this. So let's go back to when she used her E. I'll give you a general timer. Okay, let's just say Leona E's 8 seconds. So 6:34 is the timer where I want you to start being scared. Right now, you do this trade, you're walking out.
Okay.
Now she has E. She's going to be wanting to walk at you. And then look at her movement. So right now you keep autoing. That last auto is what costs you the range. She's holding onto her E right now, by the way. So she waited a little too long. And then right here, never use your summoners when you know you're dead and you can get the trade. So the reason why I was like, oh shit, like why'd you do that is because you use 2 sums when you can kill this Leona anyways.
Do you think I'm dead here if I don't flash? If I flash?
Yeah, I think you're dead. Well, I think so, yeah. Does the Diana not kill you? Okay, she E'd before her Q landed, so she, what's it called? Okay, well, this is just troll from the Diana. What she should have done, okay, is from here, if she really wants to kill you, which she should, is she should just...
She eats, yeah, and then kills me, right?
Well, she can do that, but she can also just flash and then walk at you, and you're going to be forced to flash because the Samira is hitting you. And then once you flash, she'll just QE and you're dead. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
And your Anivia, since she has like really long spell cooldowns, so...
I mean, yeah, I mean, the only reason I flashed is I saw the Q and thought I could live.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think your mechanics, like here, are... I mean, honestly, I don't really see a problem with your mechanics. You just seem like you get tilted easily, and then sometimes things like you don't think about them. Like the Hex Flash and then the level 1. So...
I see.
And then, yeah, here, it's unfortunate, like, your Q comes back up, but...
Yeah, nothing you can do. I mean, it's still very good.
Yeah.
Triple kill for us.
What's next? So, yeah, this is the reason why I don't mind continuing playing this game, because if you are ever trading kills in this scenario, which it will happen, the enemy should never trade kills. They should always be able to kill you and get out. But people make mistakes. Like, it is what it is. And that's the point of solo queue. Like, you're going to have to learn to adapt to these situations, and you adapted pretty well. Okay. So really quick disclaimer here. If you don't find a timer to push in your wave, you're still weaker than the Samira, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you slow push this wave, the wave that's coming right now, give me a sec. If you slow push this wave, on the next wave, they're just gonna freeze on you again. So you have to hard shove this wave. Whenever you're weaker, you one wave. Whenever you're able to fight on the wave, you can two wave. Okay? That's the rule for laning phase.
Do I ever try to free wave?
Three wave is you can, yes, you most definitely you can. It's mostly when number one, you're really strong so that you can continue slow pushing and making them miss minions. So the reason why slow pushing, you probably know this, but I'm going to explain it anyways, just in case. Whenever you slow push, you make them miss the first three melees of golden EXP, no matter what. And then sometimes the cannon, because cannon waves don't always happen. And so slow pushing is better than hard crashing, because if you hard crash, they're going to be able to catch this entire wave, that beautiful circle. If you hard shove, they'll be able to catch the entire wave. Whereas if you slow push, they're going to be zoned off and not be able to get this golden EXP. So yeah, right now, if you guys don't hard push, I'm praying for your success and health. There's a Leona Hex flashing. It's good. Actually, she doesn't have Hex flash. She used, or her flash is back up. It should be at least. Okay. So I'm just surprised that they're just letting you're level 6. Okay.
Yeah.
You okay, be a little bit more scared. Okay? Because right now, the Leona, her E is still scary, you know? Like, if this was a Nautilus, would you be walking forward?
No way.
Okay. The only difference between Nautilus and, like, Leona is that she goes to you and CCs you to stand still. Nautilus pulls you in. So it feels more scary to get hooked than to get engaged on, but it's still the same, by the way. If the Samira is in range, it doesn't matter if you get pulled forward, she'll still be able to CC you. Or continue the trade, sorry. I think her E or her passive still CCs? I don't remember. But yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So then here you kind of get fucked. Oh, yeah. It's just space the E angle. But also, like, if you don't crash this wave now, like, okay. You're getting away with murder, by the way. Just warning you. Like, the fact that they're not fighting you right now when they're stronger and then you get level 6, my priority is never to fight them. You're weaker than them, right? You have to get this wave in.
Yeah, okay.
So they're trolling, but you trolled back. So it's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think if you think about this, it's going to be really easy for you. It's just in the game when you're 0-3 in this kind of matchup, it's like, whatever. Like, I don't know. The game just feels like you're just going to go with the flow. And if you're going to win, you're going to win. And the game feels out of your hands. But the reality is, like, just because you lost a few rounds in League, or by rounds, I mean, like, you died and then you came back. Just because you died a few times doesn't mean that the game's over. Especially because it's solo queue. Yeah.
I'm totally fine with, like, dying early game, but, like,
okay.
I'm obviously wondering, like, how can I play better, because sometimes you don't need to die at all. Like, here I probably didn't need to kite back, and then I live.
Yeah. I mean, I think you watching you versus Leona made me realize that your danger sense is a little bit off. Because I feel like you're trading with them when you're weaker, but you don't realize that they can kill you. So that's really important. Like,
that's probably it.
I think
maybe that's why it's, like, hard for them.
Yeah,
maybe they actually feel threatened by me.
I mean, they do, by the way. The Leona felt threatened by you, which is why she wasn't engaging on you until you walked up. So until you gave her the opportunity, she wasn't going to go aggressive, because you were like faking it until you made it, you know, like you were acting like you were stronger, but you weren't actually stronger. So you, like, you know, but I think realizing when you're stronger and when you're not is going to make you into a better player. So whenever you're playing versus engage.
But okay, can Can you clearly say, like, decide if I'm weaker or stronger? Like, Samira has double longsword and pickaxe here, I think, right? Versus my axe and coal. So she's stronger than.
So the reason why I say like Samira is stronger, it's never like just the Samira, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not items, it's Lana as well. And
Yes,
Anivia.
yes,
We're
exactly.
not really winning this lane.
Exactly.
So yeah, okay.
Okay, the difference, this is a really good point that you just brought up. So whenever I say like the Samir is stronger, it's like you said, it's including the support, but it also includes your support. If you had an Alistar here, it would be fine to walk up. Because you see, like, if Leona engages on you and Alistar just W's the Samira away, you're fine.
Yeah.
So
I just got free trade.
Always make sure that when you're playing a matchup, you have in your mind like, okay, if they engage on me, what's my counterplay? If you have no counterplay, which in this lane, you don't really have counterplay, like your Anivia is not really going to be able to do anything versus Samira Windwall, then you have to be more scared of their fighting. But
yeah.
Like, you know this better than like most players. Like if this was Samira Yumi, right? Would you feel scared of walking up?
No, probably not.
Exactly.
I'll try to bully them, yeah.
Yeah. So always pay attention to the type of, if it's engage, okay, I just want you to think, if it's engage, they're better at fighting. This is a very big generalization, but I want you to think about it. And then there are the enchanters that are stronger around level 6. Okay. And then there are balanced supports, which are support champions that can engage and disengage. And those champions are like Alistar, Rel, Braum, Rakan. Those champions specifically, like if you get engaged on, they're better than the engaged champions at peeling. So if you have a balanced support versus an engaged support, like you're going to have more counterplay if they engage into you. So
but how should I treat mages like Anivia? Is it like enchanter type of deal?
Yes. Think of Anivia as like a Karma. Because Karma's an enchanter, right? But I guess you can build her as a mage. Just think of Anivia as like a Karma that has a Q that's a stun.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty much it. And then like Zoe is Karma with a fucking asleep. You know, like these things are very like translatable. So I think mages and ADC supports, those are the ones that confuse people the most because I mean they're just not like other supports. But ADC supports are the same thing as like enchanters. They just deal damage and help you get through the lane. They're stronger around level 6. And if they can bully you, they can outscale you in the game.
Okay.
So I think the biggest lesson from this is probably your lane matchup, I think. So, okay, I should not have deleted that, but give me a sec. I'm going to write it down just so that you have like something to go back to. Well, sup matchup. And then engage 6. I'll make it easier for you to read. Balance supports. So the issue with balance supports is that they're not good at specific levels. So what I'm gonna say for balance supports is versus engage stronger earlier levels. That's not even true. Versus engage. And then balanced if versus enchanter have to engage or lose. That's literally it. Imagine you're playing Braum, like Kai'Sa Braum. The reason why Kai'Sa Braum's not a good lane is because Braum is shit at engaging. So if they go like Soraka, Samira, I mean, that's not really a lane. If they go Nico, Samira, your Braum can't do shit to engage, right? So that's why blinding balanced supports is bad, because they're much better at counter picking against engaged supports. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So also Thresh is also a balanced support, because he's terrible at he's not terrible. He doesn't have consistent engage or guaranteed engage, but he's good at peeling other people off of you. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that, and then the last thing, okay, I think the thing that might have caught you off guard is Hex Flash usage. So enemy support uses Flash, and engage sub uses Flash. Next 4 to 5 minutes. I think they have a free Hex Flash from Fog Angle. These two things, okay, I'm going to put ability usage a little bit lower, because I think you're much better at spacing. So ability usage is a little bit less of an issue for you. But these two, I think if you overcome these weaknesses, you can be masters in no time. No joke.
Okay.
So do you have any other questions you wanted to ask before we end the session?
I
know it was brutal,
I guess,
don't worry.
No, I'm chilling, man.
Good.
Do you have any like drills or practice? No, because like in StarCraft we usually did a lot of those, but like I didn't find any you could translate to League. And
so I don't really do that many drills. The only drills that I can help you with are like mental drills. Does that make sense? So what I mean by that is, like, you need to watch a game and see why what somebody did was wrong or right. So what I mean by that, I'll explain it. That was very confusing.
No, I get you. Like, play the game from their seat, you mean?
Yeah. So, well, you can do it with your own gameplay as well. So this is something that will help with VOD reviewing. But when you walk up, right, just think about the lane like 2v2, and when the 2v2 is winning for them and when the 2v2 is winning for you. What I mean by that is, in this picture, right, they have a perfect engage angle on you. So this is their picture perfect laning position. For you, the picture perfect laning position is right. Let me go back to when Leona misses Re. It was like here, right?
When Leona doesn't have E.
Yes. The second this happens, this is ability matching, by the way, that I told you about.
We're free to play.
Exactly. When they don't have their engage spell, picture perfect angle. So those are the drills that you can do. This is the type of stuff that will train your mind. If you like review your games to see, like, okay, why was this actually good? And then how can I replicate that in the next game? And if you train that, I promise you, you will instinctively get better at fighting and laning.
Okay.
So literally, if you want, you can review the first 3 minutes of the game.
Okay.
And look at that.
Do that.
Yeah. Or you can, if you don't want to do 3 minutes and you want to do more like action focus, because not always, things don't always happen in the first 3 minutes. It's when you guys die or when the enemy dies. Because if you're killing them, you're probably doing something right. If they're killing you, they're probably doing something right, you know? So learning those two things and juggling them, I think definitely the next step. I'm actually really surprised. That was a really good question. You got some good questions on you. So I definitely appreciate that. Anything else you wanted to ask?